Good morning and welcome to the Lancaster County Correctional Facility Joint Public Agency meeting for Tuesday, December 19th. I am Todd Wilchin. I am a county commissioner and I serve as the chair of the JPA this year. On my left is City Councilman Roy Christensen, who is the vice chair. And then on my right, fellow County Commissioner Bill Avery, and the fourth member of the committee, or the board, Mayor Chris Byler, will not be joining us today. Now please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. First housekeeping item, a reminder that this meeting is subject to the Nebraska Open Meetings Act, a copy of which is posted at the entrance of the room. Agenda item number one, the approval of the minutes for the last meeting, November 28th.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the meeting minutes for the last meeting held November 28th. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Christensen,
Yes.
Avery. Yes. Wilchin.
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0.
Okay, agenda item number two would be the public hearing for the amended budget for fiscal year 2017-2018. I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, good morning. Dennis Meyer, County Budget and Fiscal Officer. Today, this public hearing is being held to amend the JPA budget, and it was published in the Journal Star, and we're going to amend it by $43.5 million. And it's really due to the advance refunding of the bonds that we have been in the process of. So the numbers will bump up our revenues by $43.5 million, bump up our expenditures by $43.5 million, just to run that money through as we pay off the old bond and start with the new bond. Since those publication numbers, I'll just kind of throw out, since those bonds were refunded, I got some numbers from Scott Keene on the true interest cost of the new bonds ends up being a 2.03%. The annual savings that we will be receiving is right at about $572,000, with a gross savings of $6.29 million over that, with a present value savings of a little less than $5.6 million. So when Scott was here, he was kind of throwing out percentages for savings, and our percent of savings that we ended up with was 13.6%. So even though there was a little bit of fluctuation with the interest there, as we kept getting closer, we still ended up with with some good numbers. As far as the budget that we are amending, the property tax has been set for that. That amount will remain the same. The savings will start taking place next budget year when we start working with our new debt schedule. So anyway, this amendment today is just kind of setting us up to pay off the old bonds and get us moving from there. Questions?
Any questions for Dennis?
So just to clarify, that's $500,000 a year that will be directly reflected in property taxes?
Yes, I mean, it will be. Right now, we've got the two levies, the $2 million on the county side. We're about 2.8 on the city side. So, with just round numbers, that 2.8 on the city levy should drop by that almost $570,000 number.
Yeah, so there are two lines on your property tax statement. One that both the city and the county residents see if they live in the city. But then if you live in the county, you only see the one line,
right,
which is the county levy. And so the people that live inside the city limits will see their City of Lincoln levy reduced. And so, but again, they're also the ones that pay double.
Yeah,
Both
you bet.
the county and the city levy. So
You bet.
but
So
yeah, I think is roughly between $450,000 to $500,000 of property tax relief that the taxpayers in Lincoln will realize over the next 10 years annually. So it's very much appreciated. And that, again, this was something that we worked on in advance, not knowing what was going to happen with the legislation going through the House and Senate.
Right.
Now, if we had waited, we would not have been able to proceed with an advanced refunding in the future. So anytime we have other bonds out there that need to be refinanced, I'm not clear how you can do that or if you're even able to do it. I just know you won't be able to do it with tax-free municipal bonds.
Right, correct. And with the JPA, it's because we're really just set up right now to levy, to collect bonds, it's real easy to see the tax savings because there's nothing else really mixed in here. So when we set our budget next year, it will be very easy to see that $2.8 million number drop to 2.3, right around there. So it should be very easy to see.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Anyone else here wishing to testify in support of the amended budget? Anyone here to testify in the opposition or neutral capacity? Seeing none, I'm going to go ahead and close this public hearing. Item number 3 is to adopt a resolution that amends the budget for fiscal year July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution approving the amended budget for the fiscal year July 1st, 2017 to June 30th, 2018. Any discussion?
This is a good thing.
Yes, even though it, as outlined by the budget and fiscal officer, this is something that is actually, while it may appear like a lot of money, but in the long term, it will actually save us a lot of money. Okay, please call the roll.
Avery,
Yes.
Christensen,
Yes.
Wilchin.
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0.
Okay, item number 4, public comment. Anyone in the audience wishing to speak about an item not on the agenda? Okay. Item number 5, the setting of the next meeting, May 29th, 2018.
Yep, we will now be down to just, 3 meetings a year, and that one will be, the May 29th will be to make our interest payment on the bond. So depending, this is probably Roy's last meeting, and it will depend on Todd and Bill on whether you guys are chair and vice chair. So things will change up. The mayor doesn't tend to leave the JPA. The other 3 just kind of rotates on the position. So
Okay.
I move adjournment.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Avery,
Yes.
Christensen,
Yes.
Wilchin.
Yes. Okay, that concludes the JPA. Thank you and have a good day.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
The idea of refunding.